I promise you, there's going to be a dungeon. Soon. We just have a little bit more to do. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. I haven't heard the title music in a while. I need to fulfill some things. Oh, that's the wrong save. Yeah, I'm totally playing on a legit Game Boy Advance. Why do you ask? Anyway, last time we got the power of the Equinox, and that equaled, Moosh. Yeah, he's kinda lazy. Dimitri's kinda better. But we have all the powers of the seasons, we have a whole bunch of Gasha Seeds, and we have fire. So let's start getting some more things done. I need my fire seeds. Haven't burned things in a while. This leads to an old man. He might be a suspicious old man, but don't worry. I know by now. I smelled rupees on him. He had 300 rupees. Thank you. Also, there's a Maple here. What the heck is Maple doing here? She's raiding us. She wants to mug me for once. I won't let it happen. Come on, Maple. Bring it on. Right here. Yeah, you didn't drop anything good. Yeah, I hate this. Why don't you drop good things, Maple? I can't even reach those rupees down at the bottom. Oh, I guess I can. Yeah, I made more money. Man, I should, go spend some money, actually. Luckily, the members shop is such a price gouger. So where can we go now? Ah! Golden monsters! We learned about those. So I'm gonna need my seeds, and we're going to go to the Winter Forest, which is probably not winter right now. Nope, it's summer. It's the Woods of Summer. But we're gonna have to make it the Woods of Autumn if we want to get anywhere. So we jump up onto the log, and change it to Autumn. Now you see that there's mushrooms here. We could grab these mushrooms and throw them. Like that. But we can't do anything in this cave yet. There's another one of those weird poles in the way. But I could do something with this mushroom. Get over here. I want to hit you with a mushroom. Score one for me! And there's also a gold moblin here to avenge his fallen comrades. Again, just pin him into the corner and just go ham on the sword button. Don't let him leave that corner. That's the fail corner. He's gotten the fail corner. So, that was another golden monster. There's 2 more left. But we'll eventually get to them. They're in places we haven't been to yet. Actually, speaking of which, we're almost done all the heart pieces, too. I think we only got like 6 to go. Yeah, I know, this game isn't very long when you think about it. It's just the overworld stuff. Anyway, you gotta go to a cave in North Horon. There's more mushrooms there. So, we're going to have to teleport there. Man, these Gale Seeds are so useful. Until they're not. I wonder why I said that. We have to change this place in the autumn. Isn't there a stump around here for me to do that in? Is this a stump over here? That's not a stump. I do need sense seeds because I spent them to get Gasha Seeds. Man, where am I going to get an autumn? There has to be an autumn somewhere around here. Oh no, you can't be serious. Yeah, they're serious. Remember the Ricky area? Well, I'm gonna have to put away my sword for once. Because we need to jump over these pits, go down past, who is apparently Mrs. Rule, the wife of the mayor of Horon, and use this stump. So we could change it into Autumn. And then we have to go all the way back. So one thing this game doesn't do very well is the backtracking. Because there's some warping problems we're going to see today. I had some warping problems. That's why I'm using Pegasus Seeds so much, so it doesn't take as long to get everywhere. But we can go down here. And we'll be back here shortly because I need to change the season to something else afterwards. But we can go in this cave now. Now that we can lift Mushroom. Now that we can make Mushroom. because this season doesn't roll by itself. The game is programmed to do that, and that's one thing that confused the younger me at first. I was like, maybe if I switch screens a whole bunch, it'll eventually roll the season I need without using the wand. No, it doesn't work that way. But that's how you get a ring. Now we have to go and change it to summer, because there's summer things to do. Ah, I feel so naked without my sword. This game makes me put away my sword. I don't like that. I was thinking maybe there's a shortcut I could use, and actually there is. You could go right past the pits. Because I remember from the last video. I remember a lot of things, until I forget them. But then I remember them again. Sometimes I remember to forget. But we could go this way. This feels a little bit quicker than dealing with the whole mess we were dealing with before. Or maybe it's about just as long, because swimming is slow. And bushes get in the way. So now we're gonna have to change it to summer. And we're gonna have to avoid, like, transitioning to any other area, or it's gonna reset everything. So, winter, spring, summer! Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have done this yet. You know what? I shouldn't have done this yet, because I'm going to be wasting rupees now. There's rupees to be had, that's why I was doing this. Let's go ahead and spend some rupees first. Let's go out of my sequence a little bit that I had planned for myself. We're going to go to the member shop. Then we're going to go to the ring shop. Because there's rings to be appraised. They might be good rings. So let me in. I said let me in! I'm a member. I bought this card fair and square. Now we could wipe out this shop. 500 rupees. Give me this Gasha Seed. Gonna need it for great prizes. Also, why the heck not? Let's get this treasure map. The Legendary Ruins. That changes our map. Sparkles will be marking hidden treasure now. Also, I hope you like that rupee noise. So now we got sparkles on the map. We got a sparkle here, down here, and up there. To the far northeast. Those are the other jewels we need for the Tarm Ruins, which I think is dungeon number 6. It's 5 or 6. I know we're getting close to getting all these jewels. So, now that I have some rupees to spare, rupee room to spare, I shouldn't have teleported. Because... yeah, it would have been a shorter walk if I just left by Malin's place. You know Malin's place. Where the number 1 dungeon is. Of course it's going to turn to winter the moment we get onto that screen. But it's a lot easier to swim to the area than it is to walk to the area. Because all we need to do is chop bushes. Yeah, right here. I've been spending a lot of time on my pre-play just thinking about shorter ways of doing things, because the backtracking is kind of hectic here. We did it! Finally, we can change it back to summer again, because it's spring right now. So after that little detour, it's summertime. And now we could go back to where we were. Yeah, I know. It's like they knew, somehow, that you wanted to do this, that you wanted to find all the secrets in the game. Also, very, very careful not to transition into the Spole Swamp instead. Or do that. Didn't I just tell you not to transition into other areas? I transitioned into Horon Village. Because I'm a dummy. Ah. Let's try this again. I'm gonna have to grab some Pegasus Seeds, too. Wasting all this time. I have so much to do in this video. Okay, it's summertime. Now let's keep it summertime, how about? You know what, let's just play it safe. I'm done trying to find the shorter route. I'm just gonna jump over the pits. Why the heck not? They're right here. They're meant to be jumped over. Ricky, you're a loser now. I could jump over 2 pits. That's what you get for hating Tingle. right here. There's trees here. We could burn trees. Burning trees leads to prizes. Sometimes you have to fix somebody's door. But not in this case. It's a secret to everybody. 200 rupees. Thanks, old man. You're the best. Now it's time for Spool Swamp. I want to knock the Spool Swamp out of the post. And then we have trading to do. Remember those trading items I was collecting? There's going to be a whole bunch of them we could get right out of the post. Just knock them right out. First, we're going to have to transition this place into spring. Which means we're out of seasons instead of sword. I can solve my problems with seasons now. So it needs to be springtime, because in the springtime, Spool Swamp kind of floods. Yeah, there's excess water here. It drowns most of the enemies that you see in the summertime. It probably leads to the excess of enemies in the summertime, actually, because of all this water. There's also rapids, so make sure you trend this way. And get this. It's really hard to get this, because you can get grabbed by currents and get thrown out of the screen. But that's the piece of heart we were looking for last video. And now we could head back to Spool Swamp again. Yeah, you heard me. Back to the Spool Swamp. Because we need to change the seasons. We need to head to, the Ricky area that we were so familiar with now this video. We're going this way. Getting harassed by birds. And we could jump down here. Oh wait, we already got this one. Yeah. Yeah, I broke my sequence a little bit, and then I forgot I broke the sequence. So now we are going elsewhere. We're going back to Goron Mountain. Also, you can get the Square Jewel without any of your friends if you have the Winter Rod, because you could take down the trees that way, instead of needing to use Dimitri, because you can swim. So, I actually found a better route to Goron Mountain, where I need to go. It's actually a back area you'll learn about if you get to Goron Mountain. But I think it's just shorter than going to the Sunken City, going around those screens, going through the underwater section, popping out near Mount Cuckoo, and walking to Goron Mountain. It's just this way. No Gasha Seed yet. I'm waiting for it. But this area, it's the Cave of Dimitri's Betrayal. And now it's our salvation, because we can swim across it. And we end up in Goron Mountain! Right back to where we were at the beginning of the video. Right outside Goron Mountain this whole time. Hi guys! We have some 8-bit Gorons and some 8-bit Goron music. Big Goron is here. This Goron Mountain isn't all that impressive. It's just a few screens. It's not like Goron Mountain from Ocarina. Or, where else was a Goron Mountain present? A whole bunch. Not Minish Cap. You know what? I don't even remember seeing any Gorons in Twilight Princess. Ah, yeah, I'm familiar with that. All the collectors want to have it. Luigi totally wants to have it. Big Goron has a cold. His nose is stuffed up. Oh, you hate the cold, huh? Do I have a place for you? I will show you a portal. It's not far away, too. You can jump in it. Then you'll have all the heat you want. But since it's winter here, Big Goron has problems. He can't come inside. He has a cold. Do we have anything that could warm him up? Yeah, I thought ahead. I have lava soup. He wants the soup. And these guys are rock eaters, and lava is basically melted rock. There you go. Yeah, I know, it mixes well with the iron in the pot. the only other rock eaters in the entire Zelda universe. You use the lava soup on them. And we get a Goron vase. Goron vase. Let's pronounce it properly. And that's all Goron is good for. Big Goron. He doesn't chew your shield or anything. He's just healthy now. We made him healthy. So, there goes the Gorons for like the rest of the game, pretty much. Let's go to the Sunken City. It's trading time. So we gotta head to Vase Luigi's house. This is what I was talking about. Link's pretty slow in the water compared to Dimitri, and we have to cross several screens of just water. And then we have to dive down that up there. I think it's shorter my route. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, that big Goron is being greedy with his pots. Gee, if only somebody could get me a pot that looks just like it. Yeah, I got it. It wasn't hard, really. All I had to do was get a creepy doll and give it to a lady that wants to chill out, so I could get a pot that I can make really, really hot and give it to somebody cold. There's some thermal shock going on here. But anyway, he finally has his pot. His collection is complete! And we get his dinner, so he starves to death. And he can't enjoy his collection, because he's a ghost now. He haunts the pots. But I wasn't going to do anything to him, I promise! Sometimes if you trigger the Vase Luigi, he runs in this direction. Let me see if I can do it. You can make him run around like that. Nice pathing, buddy. So, now that we have fish, we can head to Horon Village. Oh, I already had warp seeds. We're going to be warping a whole lot. We're now going to Horon Village. Because there's a dude with a cat. Also, I should take a little bit of a shortcut, and I'm going to change this to another season. Because I'm feeling seasonal. It's autumn time! No, I'm not addicted to autumn. It actually has a function. It has a purpose. Autumn has a purpose. Oh, wait. I forgot. This is a different area. Ah, stupid winter. I want autumn to stick around longer. No, there's a way to solve this. We use the Malin stump instead. Now we can turn it to autumn. I keep forgetting about that. Let it be autumn forever! Autumn everywhere! All the golden enemies can come out in the autumn. I don't care, they have to deal with it. And we can head over here. You would think you'd need super jumping powers, but no. The leaves take care of it. Just don't swing your sword too much, or you'll hit the leaves. Now we got another Gasha Seed. I have like 1,000,000 Gasha Seeds. But how many Gasha Seeds do I have? I hit the wrong button. I hit select instead of start. I got 8 Gasha Seeds! That's 8 rolls for the good heart piece and everything. And now Mittens won't come down. This is the guy we talked to in the very beginning of the game. But I have fish now. We did this all for fish. And we get... a fish in the face! Take that! Yay, the cat is saved! Now your name is Fishface. And we get a megaphone! We trade fish for megaphone! I like how the Game Boy thing says, your fish is now a megaphone. Like, that was just magical. What did you just say? What? That was uwu speak, you have to die now. But we got a megaphone. And we also got the Gasha Seed. So we're going back to Goron Mountain. But first, we need to, stop hitting the select button. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. I'm tired of all this trading. I want to do a dungeon. We're heading back to the Sunken City. But not to use the reef or anything. No, instead we're going to be using the stump. We're going to be changing the season. because there's one place we haven't been in here. Can't have done it before, to be honest with you. But you know, it all works out in the end. Now ice covers most of this area, and we could climb up the snow. We could check out what that weird building is up there. That weird Baba Yaga building. Oh, you're talking about Dimitri? Oh, you want to be friends? Well, let's see if I can call him. No, sorry, kid. He doesn't feel like going. For some reason, he just doesn't like Sunken City. Well, welcome to Syrup's hut. Maple is also here, but not right now. She's busy getting not mugged. She's looking for mushrooms for Syrup. And Syrup can't make her magic potions. Oh! I went out of order. I forgot there was a thing I need to do. Ah, nuts. That's gonna set us back a little. We do have to go to Goron Mountain, and we do have to do something. Man, I'm just gonna, like, leave a cut in it right here. Alright, welcome back to Mount Cuckoo. We need to, do something here. We need to change it to spring. I said spring. I said spring! Because we need to use a flower. Not these flowers. Also, we're getting that heart piece soon, too. I'm gonna come around for that. I completely forgot that we have to do this before I continue my trading. To this cave up here. In the winter, this cave is covered, but Malon is trapped inside of it. The snow is blocking the entrance, but not anymore. It's springtime now. Maybe we should speak louder. Give him the loudest yah you could ever give him. Well, that was a weird yah. Yeah, like a bear. Like Moose should be doing. Now we can't get to the summit, sadly. Well, I guess it's back to tending cuckoos for him. And he has a mushroom for me. I don't know what he's gonna do with a megaphone, but I don't want to ask any questions. It smells weird, though. Now we could use that on Syrup. Also, there is a ring! I believe this ring is always the Subrosian ring, which lets you turn into a Subrosian, so it's useless. Might as well get this out of the way while we're up here, too. The dungeon is so close, I can smell it. I can taste it. It's like it's right upon us right now. But there's other things to do. I'm gonna get the trading out of the way at least. The dungeon is so very close. It's not down here, though. This is not where we find a dungeon. But it would be good to get this out of the way now. There's another one of these gemstones! The Pyramid Jewel! Now all we need is, there's like an X-shaped jewel and a... what is it, circular one? Regular jewel? I don't know. I don't think we'll be seeing those for a while, though. Yeah, there's like no indication I would be there. You would need the treasure map if you were doing it without a guide. But it was right here. That was the distant one. So, no seasons for us yet, because I want to grab this. The piece of heart! Now we can head back to, Sunken City. Also, I get an extra heart container. That was heart piece number 8 out of 12. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hearts. We have 5 dungeons to do. So that means there's only 4 heart containers left in the whole game. I gotta stop hitting this button. I banished that button from my life. So back to Sunken City. Now we can talk to Syrup. Now we continue things. Now I can go in the wrong direction. And that's good, because I could get some more Gale Seeds. I'm going to need them, probably. Once we get to the 4th dungeon, we can knock the 4th and 5th dungeon out, like, right next to each other. It's gonna be great. 6 is gonna take a little bit of work, because it's in a new area. So forget I said anything, and hey, I wonder what this weird building is for. Gee, there's snow here. I wonder if that kid wants to talk to Dimitri and be his friend. Alright. Blah 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 maple. Blah 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 mushrooms. Blah blah blah. She keeps on getting mugged by this weird green guy. She smells the mushroom. A magic mushroom. Okay, I'm not gonna ask any questions about that. How do you have a wooden bird? Oh, wooden bird. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Our trading is almost complete. She could open her shop and make magic potions, which she could do right now. Also, she has a real bird in her house now. So you could buy magic potions. You know what? I might buy a magic potion. Since Maple never dropped one. When your hearts run out, it refills your hearts. So pretty much it's an extra life. And she has the only unlimited supply of Gasha Seeds in the entire game. All the other shops will eventually run out. But she will always have more. So that's pretty great. So we know who wants a wooden bird. Horon Village. There's a dude we haven't spoken to in a while. He has something weird in his basement. I don't know what it's for. But he needs a wooden bird so he can finish his clock. And he's another step in this trading quest. He needs a wooden bird. He needs one that's breathtaking and possibly owned by a witch. Hey, bonus. I have one of those. And we get engine grease! Why do you have engine grease? What is an engine? I don't understand that. Well, there is a dude that wants oil for a certain windmill that plays a certain tune. So, taking the last few minutes of this video, we're gonna run on over here, and we're gonna meet Windmill Man. We're gonna enjoy this music, the Song of Storms. And then it will play really, really fast, like Ocarina of Time, right? I remember that. If you could just oil it, it'll go faster. For what reason, I have no idea. But here, take this grease. And he's just gonna hand us his phonograph. The only way to make the music. Does that mean I can play this music anywhere? Oh wow, that thing is booking it. But wait, how did you get... You just robbed my phonograph! Wait a second, I have a phonograph! Does he have just infinite phonographs? This guy's weird. No, it needs to go faster. It needs to chop up everyone. It needs to cool the environment. So that's the end of the trading quest for right now. We have a phonograph. Apparently he's just handing them out to people. Next time on Oracle of Seasons, there's a dungeon afoot. We were practically at its doorstep. Good night, folks.